Hello, welcome back. Last time Lunar Pagoda tied my fingers in so many knots. Now I'm in a room based on Mosaic Garden. That's gonna be something, probably. That was a very spiky level in like more ways than one. How tall is this? It's straight up right. Those crystals are just regular crystals, they're just colored differently, that's all. Oh, it's tiny! That doesn't mean anything. This is a formation like the 3-hour room, kinda, only in miniature. Right, so the flower crystal just regrows instantly, but otherwise is just like a crystal. There's cracked stuff there to the left of, well, all around that springboard. So Kevin's gonna break through this patch of dirt. I'm going backwards. Okay, so to go forward. Hold on, how does this even start? I guess probably like that. You probably want me to interrupt that and... Is this asking me to... Yeah, I think it is. Okay. This is very silly. Figuring out what the timing is for that interrupt is ridiculous because of the springboard. Okay, so I just need to know when I've stopped moving upward and can do those things. I don't think I want to make a Kevin sandwich here. Okay. So... hit one of them but not the other. Go for a loop and then hit the other on the way back or something? So there's a counterclockwise loop right here. Let's ignore Kevin and see what happens. That's tight. Okay, I think I see how I'm doing that at least. Oh, right, except I'm not doing it. Well, it didn't quite work. So, no horizontal motion. Just take the neutral... Wait, hold on. I can break that and I could summon Kevin? Hold up, is that thing thorny? The weird little in-between thin thing? Indeterminate still. I'm trying to learn about... But Kevin's so spiky I can't learn. Let's do this a different way then. I'd say not managing to make that happen. That thing is spiky, yes, okay. It looked weird. How will circling here benefit me? Okay, I think I get it. Top Kevin goes left and gets out of my way. You sure about that? No, not in the slightest. Bottom Kevin goes up and smashes that dirt. But the rest of that has to be smashed too. Top Kevin at least has at least 3 retracted spike surfaces, so I might be sending him in 3 different directions. That was down. That's not the way I want, is it? Is it? Why I gotta interrupt that on the way up? I'd prefer not to have to, but that's what I have to do. Oh, he stayed! Okay, he does not rehome. Also, note that bottom Kevin is up-down only. Top Kevin is omnidirectional. So that means bottom Kevin is the one that breaks the dirt. Or at least, bottom Kevin cannot do more than breaking the dirt. Top Kevin will have to be the one to break these cracked pots, because those have to break for me to get anywhere. And they have to do it at a very specific time, right when I'm springing. After that, I dash left, right, up. What's that above there? Okay. It's like a little pair of pincers, it looks like, but it's just a funny pair of tiles together. So go into the pair of pincers, dash again, get to the center of the flower, go basically every direction and back, and maybe have to do that another time or two while the block's clear, then go up. Okay? But the Kevin snarl. Oh, there are 2 more cracked pots on the left and right here that I didn't see until just now. This loop is not repeatable, is it? Is it? Maybe. Will those platforms grow back? Okay, let's see if the loop is repeatable. Right, I should, if I'm doing that, I can do it this way, and that's fine. Problem is I've never gotten past that point in the loop. Let's see, what's the... Is there not a more sensible way to do this? Like that? Okay, there we go. So there's a crystal there for some reason, and I'm not sure what that reason is. What am I trying to determine? Whether I can loop twice. So I do have to jump on that thing. I'm gonna veer right just a little bit as I do that, because then I get my dash back there, and I should use it to normalize by dashing upward. Okay, right a little bit. So, jump. Jump. What? Jump, jump, right a little bit. Left, do that. I sort of did what I wanted, but not quite. There's another... There's a downward one way above that crystal I didn't see until now. Okay, in case that matters, that's there. I think post-crystal, it's drop the thing, do a standing hyperdash, then, like, duck slide under there and get dash back, then dash up. Ah! Having that problem today. Well, I didn't get as far as the hyper, but the rest went fine. I skipped a step, but that's okay. That skip is skippable. Okay, as expected, I did an extra jump, but everything that was actually fine. So I did one loop. My question was, can I do another? I think there's maybe a better way to determine this. Let's see. Springboard. I'm trying to do a very specific thing here, but the springboard's just not letting me. Those aren't leaving an outline behind. I don't think they come back. So I'm gonna just, like, dunk on that springboard forever. Yeah, that thing's not respawning. So any platform I use will not come back. So brown platforms do not regenerate. So I think I'm only going for one loop around. Okay, I think I see how that loop has to go. Having that problem today. Oops. Just gotta get my interrupt timings good. A little later on that one there. A little earlier, later, that's... yeah, later on that one. I guess I could hit the springboard once. That puts me there, which is fine. Yes, okay, all of this adds up. Up. Neutral, left. Okay, could I go down there, actually? After bopping Kevin? I don't think so. I don't think I would want to. Right, up. Left, down, right. Right, up. Left, down, right, up. Except actually just wall jump on that. Okay, calm down, veer right a little bit, and wall jump. do I need... I don't need that thing to crumble. It's fine if it doesn't. Okay, this is a lot more coherent than I expected. It's pretty specific and tight and spiny, but yeah, that's the part I did expect. Okay, so continue downward, bop that Kevin to the right so the pot gets smashed. Why? Why would I want to smash that? Wouldn't I just leave him on the left there? Oh, because he needs to go up and smash the other... Yeah, okay. You can't do both at once? No, because I gotta, like, ride him or something. Okay, that part's gonna be a mess. But let's get there first before worrying about that issue. Alright, so I need to use that crystal to accelerate downward, but the rest of that was all correct. Oops. Sometimes I land in a good place for neutraling off of that, sometimes I don't. I'm not sure what the difference is. Is Kevin's vibration as he settles actually affecting his hitbox? Maybe. Doing things in this game it was never meant to do, but again, that's nothing new here. There's a springboard I'm not using, and I should. So I'm gonna reroute for... Whoa, jeez. A dash up here. Left, then down at the crystal. Like that. Perfect. Now I need to slide, then dash up onto the springboard again. He'll be smashed into that pot. And this Kevin does not rehome, he just stays where you put him. So after that spring, I dash right down. There's gonna be spikes under me. What's under him? Upward one-way spikes, okay. So use the... So after bashing Kevin 2... Dash up twice because I have 2 dashes. Use the thing on the left because I haven't destroyed it, I guess, to get another dash? Because otherwise I don't know how I'm getting right through there. I don't think I can just comfortably drift to the right after 2 dashes. No, that's a reverse super. That's why it's a little bit misaligned with the verticality. So you want 1 dash up from the flower, 1 dash left and a jump right to make it through that gap. Dash down... twice, I guess, to bash Kevin 1. Up twice and wall bounce and wall jump and spring? Just hope the timing works perfectly. Okay. Every time today. Not every time, but every time today. That's also not true. Alright, this looks pretty resolvable. Like, nothing here is horrifically horrific yet. So which part's going to be the issue other than just overall general consistency? Anything? Maybe nothing. Oops, right, yeah, no, I need to assume that I will be knocked too far left to do that wall jump, and just always do that, always veer right a little bit. Oops. I do want to use the springboard because it gives me a little more time to think. Okay. It's just a lot of stuff at once in a tight little space. Ah. Dense inputs, dense layout, high density everything. I didn't manage to do the hyper right. An unextended hyper is not a move I do very often. It's an uncommon one. It happens, but not all the time. Yeah. Is there another way to think about that part? Because I don't like the inconsistency that I'm experiencing here. Well, I don't know. I guess I was too high and hit my head, and that didn't give me enough... that works. So if I could reproduce that, that'd be nice. Okay. So yeah, dash right, down, up, left, jump right. I don't know, I feel like this one's not gonna be too bad. It's so short. When I say things like this, you know, look down at the watch bar and there's probably 40 minutes left in the video or something. Or don't and be as surprised as I will be. Okay, so I think I want to deliberately be holding right when I do that jump, but be sure of my altitude, which itself is kind of variable. I don't know, I just have to improvise in that spot, which I don't love, but that's how it has to be. Okay, I was too slow to have... and I also missed the reverse super, but other than that, most of that was right. Okay, good. Don't be too slow. I didn't even dash upwards. Just forgot part of my script. How intuitive is the rest after that? Fairly? Yeah, okay, the problem spot might come at the very end when I have to do the flower formation. That little crystal shape in macro. Ah! I don't want to climb on that thing because I need to super off of it later, probably. I think there are other ways, but that seemed like the most sensible way. It's just, if I hit my head, I die. If I hit my feet, I die. If I neutral, I die. If I don't neutral, I die. Sometimes. Just very sensitive to my vertical position. So I just gotta line up the bottoms of my shoes with the bottom of the thing I'm jumping off of. Okay. So with that as a visual reference point, I think I can... yeah. Okay, that's all I needed. Whoops, I forgot to dash down. Bottom of the feet. That was a little below, but there's that much leeway, which is fine. Oops. Yeah, so waiting for, like, the fall onto that springboard. I've honed into it on the way up. On the way up the second time, though, I don't have it yet. Wah! Alright. Good. 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 Hit! Okay, I need a down dash. Alright, new record. Oops, I didn't line up the feet. Always line up the feet. I could super there. It's no better than just jumping. So I will prefer not to do it. Keep it simple. Now, I need 2 ups and a wall bounce there, so my horizontal position matters in that spot, which is a bit worrying. I think I was a little too far right to have wall bounced on that attempt if I had done the dashes. Whoa, so far down. Too far for me. Yeah. Overall impression of this room, honestly, it's maybe gentler than Mosaic Garden was to me. Maybe that's just my additional experience since I played that level. Maybe it's just because I only have to do one room of it right now. Maybe it's because I haven't experienced the end of it yet, and that's gonna change. Maybe it's that I'm playing in a Heartside context, so I expect every room to be a full day affair or more. And if I get this one done today, it's a win. Maybe all of those things at once. Many bits of context are different between how I'm playing this now and how I played the original level. I'm processing space a little differently now. I'm seeing more clearly suddenly, having one of those moments of clarity. This is so nice. I feel like one of those hasn't quite happened in that way in a while. I had to slowly get better through my muddy vision. I mean, is the clarity helping me at all? Does anything look different? If I hadn't said anything, no one would know. But I would have. Oops. Whoops. Yep. A lot of steps in this script to remember. I think I know most of them now, though. There's a little bit of a question mark before the final section, but I think it's going to be pretty intuitive. Ah, I was too slow. I should duck there. Because if I was ducking, I think too slow wouldn't have been a problem. Maybe it's hard to say, though. See, I was way over to the left. I didn't hold right as long as I normally do there. That was probably the problem, but I felt like also I just happened to be way over to the left. Whoops. Okay, well, would have been recoverable, but I didn't. Actually, I'm not sure. I think my dash budget would have been wrong if I had skipped the springboard. Whoops, I jumped. Didn't want to. Just feels so natural to do it in that spot. Oh, I forgot to dash down. Yep, okay. That part of the script. I think it's relatively unlikely that I'll just one-shot the second half of this once I get to it, but I think it's certainly possible. Theoretically, I could one-shot every room in the Heartside on my first encounter. 1 of 50 trillion chance of that happening. Oops. But imagine if we lived in the universe where that was true. No one would believe it. I would look like I had cheated somehow. Well, I didn't get the down early enough. I tried, but I was too late. But I'm honing in on what I need to do here once again. I don't know why I honed out. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so earlier. All the interrupts. Oops. Good. 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 Okay. So is this when I one-shot this? Alright, I'm waiting a brief little moment, going left, right, up, up, and then all the directions. Ah, almost! I was really close. I had lost some height. That's why I was trying to do the bottom ones first, but should I do the top ones first? Could I gain height doing the top ones? I don't think I need to even worry about stuff like that. Like, I think that's... Oh, I forgot to do something. My right dash just, like, didn't even touch him or something. That was odd. Yeah, don't have to worry. Just do. A couple of attempts will resolve that without any changes to strategy. I'm dashing down left there for some reason. Just a pure left is better. Like that. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. Didn't even have to pause. Yeah, try to do the lower ones first. Let's try the upper ones first and see if that, like, gains me some height so I can be a little more comfortable in the lower. That part is way easier than I expected. Whoops! I dashed not the direction I thought. Man, something really clicked. Like, suddenly this is just... everything is working perfectly. I'm very high, so I'll do the lower ones first, and there we go. Perfect. Done. There's a second room? No, this is interstitial. Right? What's happening here? What is happening here? What am I looking at? Where am I? Is this... What level is this? Oh, it's Narrow Hollow! Cool, okay, this is gonna be fun. I love Narrow Hollow. Alright, next time Narrow Hollow. I'm on spikes. That's a place to put that flag. Alright, I start on spikes. Fine. Okay, well that went extremely well. I'm happy with today, and I'm probably gonna be happy with next time too. I'll see you then to find out.